Lou Carnesecca, who passed away on November 30th at the age of 99, will be remembered not only for his Hall of Fame coaching career at St. John's University, where he won 526 games, but also for a quirky piece of clothing that became a symbol of his legacy, the Lucky Sweater. This brown, V-shaped sweater, a gift from an Italian Olympic team coach, would become an iconic part of his identity, though he never intended it to be. It all began in early 1985 when Carnesecca, as per his wife Mary's suggestion, suggested a trip to Pittsburgh. He was battling a bad cough, and she worried the arena would be drafty. Carnesecca's players, who ribbed him for wearing it, had no idea their coach's sweater would become a key to their success. That night, St. John's won the game. From then on, Carnesecca wore it religiously. The true magic of the sweater came when, in an upset win over top-ranked Georgetown, St. John's cemented itself as a national power. That victory led to one of the most anticipated matchups in college basketball history, a number 1 versus number 2 showdown between St. John's and Georgetown at the height of the Big East's dominance. Carnesecca, now 19-0, was still wearing the sweater. In a documentary about the game, Carnesecca joked, "That's all I am, and I am a sweater guy. I thought I was a great tactician and great strategist. You guys just think the sweater won all the games." Yet, that sweater had taken on a life of its own. Georgetown coach John Thompson, a close friend and rival, decided to try one-up Carnesecca by wearing a similar sweater for the high-profile game. Thompson's attempt to replicate Carnesecca's luck became a legendary story. He sent a former player to St. John's to track down a duplicate. When the sweater arrived, it was a far cry from the original, more of a t-shirt than a sweater, and far too small for Thompson's 6'10" frame. When Thompson arrived at Madison Square Garden for the game, his jacket was buttoned up to hide the oversized t-shirt. When he walked into the arena, he unbuttoned his coat and revealed his lucky sweater. The crowd erupted as Thompson, with a grin on his face, pointed to Carnesecca as if to say, "I've got one too." In a twist of fate, Georgetown defeated St. John's 85-69, with Patrick Ewing leading the Hoyas to victory. That year, they won the national championship, defeating St. John's twice more in the Big East tournament and NCAA Final Four. But the friendly rivalry and the sweater saga were far from over. Carnesecca, never one to shy away from playful competition, came out for the Big East tournament with a string of towels hanging over his shoulder, poking fun at Thompson's signature white towel. Their rivalry, which could get intense on the court, was based on mutual respect and a unique camaraderie that transcended the game. Despite their differences in stature and personality, Carnesecca was more than a foot shorter. He and Thompson shared a deep bond. Both men were tough on the court, but off it, they were known for their kindness and generosity. Thompson, known for his gruff exterior, was beloved for his warmth toward children and older people. He always stopped to chat with fans, who might have expected a different persona. Thompson's longtime assistant coach, Mike Ryle, said, "You never just went to St. John's to interview Louis Carnesecca. You went to the house, Mary would cook, and the stories would begin. Before long, it didn't matter what you'd come to talk about. He made us all feel like family." Carnesecca's legacy extends beyond the basketball court and into the hearts of those who knew him. He was more than a coach, a beloved figure who treated everyone like family. His lucky sweater may have symbolized success, but it also embodied the camaraderie and warmth that made him so special to all who crossed his path.